Hello there. Alright, so let me just check. Yeah, everything seems to be working fine. I've got a bit of a fleet climb to do. And that sounds like something like, yeah, of course you do, you always do. Yeah, I wasn't able to do my climb yesterday, so I've got a long climb and I've already done 2 battles. So I'm probably not going to get first today, so we're just going to try and get as many in as we can. But yeah, something to be done at least. But yeah, hope everyone's doing alright. I know we've had Osprey in the chat already. Hello there. Let's just claim this while I'm thinking about it. And what have we got knocking here? Got Kiadi to Rallic 2 the other day. That's a long slog to get more to Rallic 7. Got Ewok Scout on my favourites list here. I said I'd do a rope platoon. And considering this is my account with all the good Ewoks, I'm figuring, well, why not? Only T-Bone missing. But yeah, I feel like I've given myself a few farms to keep occupied with here. Like, we're going to try and get the Ufu team built up. Once Darkside Rays unlocked, hopefully we can afford to give Malicos and Seer Omicrons. CTMG, I'd like to gear up as much for conquest as anything. But yeah. Yeah, a bit of an ever-present Osprey, I'll give you that. I feel like you're always, at the very least, lurking. But yeah, a bit of a quiet day today, isn't it? Not a lot going on. I've just realised I've got energy spend as well, so I'll do that while I'm thinking about it. Where if it had been like yesterday, I could have essentially done TW or something. I could have done a few attacks there, but yeah. And you haven't got anything to do. You got, well, yeah, I've got nothing to do. I mean, to state the bleeding obvious. Oh, that was weird though. I didn't mention it. I haven't mentioned this yet. I tried logging in on here on my free to play, and you know, the idea is with EA, you know, you log in via your email address. So I logged in with me free to play's email, and it logged me in on my main. I really didn't get it. I thought, hang on, something broke. But it did fix itself eventually. I had to just log in, log out a couple of times, but it was strange. It's as if the app kind of got locked in on my main, and even though I changed accounts, it didn't want to recognise it. Right, we've got 2 minutes here. I've just got thinking here. This is the wrong time to be thinking these things, but I wonder if there's a way of reorganising my screen so it looks a bit more, for like a better way of putting it, streamy. Like maybe having like a rectangle somewhere. Oh, okay. Okay, that didn't go anywhere. GAC's hating you badly? I'm sorry, man. Good morning. Well, good morning to you, good afternoon to me, I guess. I haven't checked what I'm facing. I'm going into this one fairly blind. So, could be a fun one, could be a tough one. 11.4 million roster. And that's Chromium 2? Or is that Carbonite 2? Carbonite. Jeez. I mean, just for reference, everyone, 4.5 million for drafts. I mean, that is absolutely terrible as far as mismatches go, GP wise. Okay, so I can't see anyone with 11 here, but 3, 7, 3, 6, 6, 6, 8. Maybe one of them? Or maybe it was a 4. No, it wouldn't be a 4. Alright, so we can base it there, just to get some early hits on Dagger. And then slam that. Wiggle. Let's do that. It's just the annoying bit of this entire battle where you're essentially just sort of playing patty cake with the bomber. Okay, base it. What am I at? Oh, good, 83. Can I get an assist? That's nice as well. Good. TIE Dagger's good later on in the game, but if you're not going for Leviathan, it's not worth focusing too heavily on. Yeah, TIE Dagger only goes with Leviathan, so... Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's probably a better fleet, or a better ship to be actually farming. But, I mean, if you're doing it, there's no harm in doing it, it's just... Efficiency-wise, maybe there's a better thing to be doing. It's the weird thing with ships, because like we can say like to newer players, you know, focus on the older stuff because it's accelerated farming. Like the things I'm farming generally are like single drops compared to double drops for older things. But yeah, you can't really do that with ships. I mean, technically TIE Dagger does have synergy with First Order, but it's very, very limited. Like, you don't get much benefit out of it. I think it's just literally has a tag so it can do 1 or 2 things in there. And it does make sense because the 5th Trooper is actually First Order. You know, i.e. why they've done that. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, again, B-28's good when you've got Leviathan or are going for it. The best way I can phrase it, right? These Sith ships, before Leviathan came out, they all suck. You know, you don't use... Well, okay, maybe the bomber kind of had some use in... I'm trying to think. Maybe Executor at one point. It was used just for the fact that people would try and use Finalizer on it, so they'd bring in the bomber to disrupt the Finalizer. But yeah, exactly. It was niche, wasn't it? You know, it wasn't really like a common ship. So there's more use to that for sure. But the fighter, TIE Dagger, yeah, they're not really that great. The Sith Triumvirate, the best 2 in GAC when built up are Darth Talon and Savage. Outside of GAC, a little bit more open. I'd still say Talon makes the 5, but I can't really say who makes the 5th. Mainly because I still use Savage, but he isn't anywhere near as good outside of GAC. Like, he's a shadow of himself. Okay. The Curiosity Drafts, was that the Lightspeed bundle you got? The relics there all seem that level, except for Rax, of course. Just curious on that one. Hey up, Ada, how you doing? And Aranya, hey, how you doing? BTL ship's great with Negotiator, so yeah, it's a good ship. Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, definitely Farm Boy. Definitely in a the bundle. Yeah. You're just soft booting your PC. Right. Okay. It's that thing that you were telling me about, I'm guessing. I think I caused issues. I know the feeling. I do know the feeling. And that's pretty cool. We've had a vote already on YouTube for the credit test. Thinking we're going to get the 1 mil. Sorry, the 5 mil plus. You're certainly doing more than I would, Ada. If I ever think there's a virus, I feel like I break the computer to trying to find the virus. Yeah, I wouldn't ask me for advice there at all. I want me bloody Omicrons. Nummy nummies. Honestly, Inquisitorius help your guild, but if your guild aren't going for the Inquisitorius, it's very rough going for them, because without Raver, they aren't as good. And Bad Batch, they're good for a head start on Love Vader, but outside of that, they're not as powerful as they once were, even though they are having some stuff going on at the moment. Okay. You're certainly doing better than I would, I'll say that. Let's pop that beeping. Have you been in touch with Ash? Just drop him a DM. He's a friendly guy. He's the leader of your guild, but it is an alt account he's running there. But yeah, honestly, top bloke. I've told the story before, but me, Ash, and the alliance, if you like. It was me, Ash, Lan, and Fat Kid who were all in another guild called Endel Shadows, and Jacko as well. I did forget Jacko for a second there. And essentially, we were just fed up as officers that the leader wasn't really listening to us, or the leadership group around us. We were officers just not getting listened to, so essentially we just jumped ship. And the thing is, it was me who kind of suggested the idea, and then Ash just led the charge. So yeah, when I say he's a top bloke, I say it because, like, at that point, this is like 5 years ago now to me, thoughts, maybe a bit longer. And at that point, it was like, oh, I might have to stop playing this game. It's getting me down. And yeah, 5-6 years later, I'm still playing because he stopped me jumping ship. So yeah, top man. To be fair, they all are. Just highlighting Ash because obviously that was the name in question. Alright, that seems like a good opening. I mean, we've got a 49% ult charge. Ooh, it's moments like that you look and you think, yeah, that's probably where I could do my Harn at Rallic 8. Probably that little whisker that would knock out the dagger. Ah, crud. Okay, so I win or lose this based on an assist. If I'd have realised that, I would have based it with Harn last turn. I lose. Okay. Yeah, genuinely, this feels like a reason to take Harn up earlier than I probably would. Ooh. It's actually quite a tasty mod in terms of rolls. Anyone ever have moments like that where you're just looking through like characters you haven't really checked in a while and you're like, wow, you've actually got a decent mod on you there? I feel like that always happens to me, you know. Probably because I don't organise my mod roster as well as I should. Alright, 48%. It's about the same as last time, I think. I did post on Discord on Tuesday about this battle. I had a horrendous one at the end. And Harn and Outrider got dodged, I think, 3 times trying to hit the bomber. And the worst bit is my ult charger built up so fast, I was like, wow, this is a really good attempt, you know, like we're going to get the ult quite easily here. And it's as if the game thought, nah, we're just going to screw you over now. I know there's nothing to it, like, of course it's not screwing me over, but it always feels that way. Okay. Yeah, I'm in there 93 this time. I will run the credit ice in a minute, by the way. Let's just see if we can reward people. Hey, buff immunity. I've got a wiggle. There's that bit of me that's like, hang on, don't wiggle and maybe you won't regret it. And the thing is, every time then that thing comes in and stuns, so I always regret it. But it's that thing of, well, that's in the yellow, so maybe the AoE could get it. Even though I think we've already seen during this stream, I probably wouldn't get it because Mahan and Chewie are low rally. Or comparatively low rally. Ooh. Alright, we got a few assists there. That should get us the ult. I mean, this is what, 3 attempts I've had on this? Alright, ships away. Can I reinforce, please? Thank you. As if they decided, no, our turns are more important than yours. Okay, AoE. 2 down. And full auto. Okay. So we've got 7 minutes, although to be honest, I'm probably not going to use all of them. Let's just run this credit heist. Hey, 7.5. Nice one. GG's if you went for that. You're saying you got it. I know, enjoy them 69 points. Don't spend them all at once. Yeah, I've got one drive on here. I kind of just ignore it. That's what I was after. One Pratt with a raid. Party of 7. Hello there. Alright, I'm just after comparison. on. There we go, the Millennium Falcon. And I want to try and do a compare between ally code 682177651 and my ult. And hopefully it works out. Cheers for doing the shout out there, Ada. And of course it didn't want to do it because I can't have good things. Alright, maybe we can use the info then. So the physical damage is 9988. What's the physical damage here? 9988. $9613. So we're talking about what, 300 give or take, innit? Maybe it isn't enough to take out that Sith fighter, but it might make me feel better if I did it. Hey. Hey, nice one. You know, the thing is, oh, P-Unit compare. Cheers, Osprey. I had my oatcakes on Monday, right? And it's this weird thing where I go to the shop, I see them up there, and I'm like, should get some more in. But I don't know, I'm starting to get this feeling where I like just getting them like freshly made for me rather than making myself. It's probably that laziness of me. But yeah, can't be oatcakes. Alright, I'm just trying to find the place I order from, see if I can actually just show what they are. For those of you who've got no idea what I'm talking about when I talk about oatcakes. Probably shut down suggesting it. I've got to say, Aegis, I know that it's a delicacy. I've never actually tried it. Like, to be honest, I don't think it's that widely put out there, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I can't say I've actually given it a go. Probably more to my detriment, though. Yeah, I can imagine it's a delicacy, like you say. I mean, I think part of what puts me off is the idea of what it actually is. But I think if you could take me back to when I was like a kid and just say, right, eat this, it's good for you, I'd be fine. You know, it's just when you kind of know what it is, it's like, ugh. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Now, I wouldn't have that. That's got egg on it, and I'm like, no. But that's the oatcake itself, and you can just put whatever savoury toppings you want on there. Try and see if there's a better picture. I mean, they've started doing these things as well, 18 inches. That is massive, to put it mildly. But yeah, some nice places where we can get them. Plus, I feel like that's a very free shout out to the cafe up the road from me. I always remember I took some oatcakes up to a friend in St. Helens, and I always had this impression when I was giving them to her, she was like, all right, I don't really fancy these, but I'll take them. That politeness thing, you know, you don't force local delicacies on people. I want to bring something from home though. Yeah, exactly. I think if that was me, I'd be doing exactly the same as far as just get a stock in, probably pop some in the freezer. Yeah, bish bosh done. Darth Revan, speed set with as fast a speed as you can manage. The other set doesn't matter as much. I mean, health is good, but you could argue crit chances, potency, but as long as it's a 2 set, that's fine. Yeah, just make sure that the speed itself is fast. Like even, maybe it's just me, but I feel like now even Darth Revan's still one of those tunes you want as fast as you can get. Right, CC's out then. I only thought CC because of, you know, it's an offensive stat, but yeah, if it's a waste, it's a waste. My main thought was, even though if you put a defense set on, it's not the worst thing as long as he's, you know, got 2 sets on and he's got the speed he needs. My thought was, you don't necessarily want a defense set for him, do you? Like, I'm pretty sure at some point I've had that on my Raven. You know, it's just literally, I've got no better alternative. Yep, bye-bye Outrider. Let's just waste the basic there. Right, bye-bye Y-Wing. I'm just going to point out that, by the way, if you haven't seen Skeleton Crew, I would advise you go and watch it. I mean, I'm open about the fact that I'm very positive towards Star Wars. Like, there's not a lot of things I'd tell people not to. Well, I say not a lot of things. I don't think there is anything I'd tell people not to watch. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. The only thing I said is I felt like I wanted just that little at the end. I don't want to specify what I mean by that, but anyone who's watched it, you'd know what I mean. Got 5 minutes. Okay. We can do a quick account hop, get to Tamin, maybe do a battle there. 6 will have to here. I mean, the main purpose of my climb on Crimson was not to finish top or anything, it was just to not finish in 20s, you know. I obviously didn't do much yesterday and I got really hit hard for it. Like people smell blood. You see there's profundity lurking around and they think, I'm going to go for that. Right, well, just for charity as it were, I am going to rerun that prediction again. Maybe I can run it with a slightly longer time? I don't know. Probably not. Anyway, rerun it, and yeah. Gives Tamin a chance to do a fleet battle, maybe even start GAC. Alright, we got 3 minutes. I can't say I've looked at the episode passes in terms of what the actual quests are at the moment. I think it's with Omega coming in. There's been that many popping up for her, like, oh yeah, you've done damage with Omega Fugitive, and I'm like, I genuinely wouldn't know if I've been doing the episode passively and not realising it, or if I've still got stuff to do. So I might have a look at that just in case there's any double dip. Alright, so we're losing Scimitar. Put that there. Sith Fighter goes out, okay. Okay, we do that. Levy goes, we ult, bish bash. Ugh. Alright. All before 3, so yeah, we're good for payout. By 12 seconds. Not at all close. Alright, what have we got to do here? Win 5 marquee battles. Okay, so we get that done tonight, I'm assuming. Complete 5 mod challenges. Arguably, Relic is better in terms of it makes the actual mission easier, but Zetas will probably be a thing as well for you. I'll take me Nomi. So, at my count, I've got them all ready for Rey. And I'm hoarding gear for her. The pass is good value. I mean, best way I can phrase it, they're a pain in the arse to farm. You kind of get them passively in places, but that's decent. They're a pain. But you drafts, you wouldn't be getting them, I bet, so they're worth it. So yeah, there's just... Oh, and full Karasek pieces, you just can't not that. It's that question, isn't it, as far as value in video games. Okay. We're all done there. So, because that prediction is going to run for some time, I think... Let me just double check it. I think I did say it to run for a while by accident. Yeah, it's still open. I'm assuming that's the timer. So, we'll start GAC. DWOC, the C-3PO mission is tricky. I mean, if I just pop in there and then... I mean, these are what I've got on mine. I've got 3 Rallics. I've got a Gear 12 and then mix there, shall we say. I could probably do it just because I've got the Rallics, but I'm not even going to commit to that. Yeah, I imagine Nisa does help.
R2-D2, get over here at once. This is no time for your foolishness. I've a good mind to...
I haven't done this event in donkeys. Okay. So, how I view this, you want to prioritize getting Chewbacca out because he's got guard on Leia and Han, but these two will slow you down. So, what I will do, I'm going to hit this cleanse and we're going to call in Pathloop. If we do the AoE, that scores crits. Then we can daze them. Alright, actually I got Chewie there, that's not bad. And to be honest, this is where my Rallics are probably going to kick in. I mean, I've got enough to knock them down and really hurt them. But the general gist is you want Chewie out because it does make it easier. Just a little side note, I'm surprised they haven't put Drogon in there retroactively and said, right, Drogon doesn't have the ability he has in PvP, but... Do you know what I mean? I'm surprised they haven't just put the character model of him in there at the least, just to sort of, you know... Because it kind of is the Leia team, isn't it? Yeah, without Gear 12s, you've got to go through a fair amount of remodding. Yeah, and Chief Chirper, I wouldn't say it's helpful, I'd say it's mandatory. I mean, I'm sure there are people out there who've done it without, and, you know, more credit to them, I say. You know, if you want to go the hard way, by all means, but me personally, I'd rather just spend a Zeta on Chirper.
Poor Sturthus. My...
Yeah, I mean, assuming you haven't got Rallics, it is a painful event. I mean, I didn't use Alder there, and Alder, back in the day, he was the king of the event. Something goes wrong, Alder revives Ewoks. Okay, let's get this on. So, round 1, we're up against Forshaken. I'll be honest, there are a few guild names I recognise in that list. I recognise Aunt Beru's Barbecue Hut, because it's just got one of them names you don't forget. And I'm sure I've heard of CIS Malevolence. So, it's, you know, kind of interesting when you see guilds popping around. You know, I'm not like in Carbon 1 or anything where you probably have all the top guilds lurking. It's like, I just know a few names. But yeah, GP, let's actually zoom in a bit. I did zoom out earlier. Here we go. So 11.9 for Tammy, 11.8 for my opponent, so very close. 299 to 248 Zetas, bit of a gap there, nice. We're behind on the Omicrons by 7, 36 to 43. They've got Ahsoka, so yay. Rallics 235 to 254. Relic 5's 187 to 216, so not doing great on that score. Mods 87 to 13 on the 25 score. We'll take it. 20 plus is 266 to 108. 15 plus is 425 to 266. So again, we're good there. Datacrons, they've got a few more than me, so not the biggest differences. Plus, it's the only Ahsoka we're likely to face this week, so that's positive. Got a Gear 10 Aphra, I think that is, so nothing to worry about on that front. Ships are all maxed. Yeah, I think those mods are understandable. Maybe Ahsoka's... Well, yeah, Ahsoka Tano Snips is a bit fast there, but... Well, and Padme, arguably, but... it's okay. Nothing crazy. Is that my main account? Yeah, Cameron's my main. Okay, so nothing's changed on my defense, so I'm just going to leave that for now. Let's see, we've got up north. Off defense. We've got Ahsoka Tano. We've got Qui-Gon. We've got Queen Amidala. And he's kind of hiding there, but we've got Beskar and Mandalorian leading Dengar and Hondo. I don't know if that's going to be good or absolutely terrible. Yeah, very strange that. Yeah, I've got to agree with you, Mol. I mean, I don't know if it's people that should be in Kyber 1 who are getting pushed down, or if it's people who spend money on the game, but they aren't actually good. And I don't mean to slam people who have pushed for it. You know, there could be loads of people like that, but just because you've spent money doesn't necessarily mean you know how to use these teams, or even like GAC, so there's possible reasons why they're dropping down to Kyber 2 and 3, but I just find it, like you, a bit bizarre how many I'm seeing. I mean, I've only got one this bracket, but still very odd. Malgus versus Luke, where do you go from there? Is that Jedi Knight Luke? Jedi Master Luke? Commander Luke? Alright, we've got Enoch. Great Mothers. Rey. Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. And Jab Jab. Okay. Okay, so I'm assuming Master Lead and Knight with him. Well, I would have thought Malgus could do something there. I've not tried it, but I would have thought there'd be something to it. No, like if you're in a pickle, I think there could be something. It's a sign of how long it's been since I've seen Master Luke on defense. Apparently not great. 28% win rate. That's with Malak. If you put Bastila in there, it goes up a little bit to 49. But yeah, I wouldn't hang your hat on it. Okay, so we've got a few funky things to deal with here. Let's just put some of those down that I think are reasonably straightforward. We've got Queen Amidala for that, Adrad for that, Seer for that, then no worries, Ada, no worries. Okay, so Leia's win rate's pretty good there. Okay, that's fine by me. We can do... I say we can do very tentatively in the sense it could absolutely go tits up, but we could do Raver on Kenobi, Bane on Queen Amidala. If there was no third sister at the back, we could probably do some Gungan comp on Qui-Gon. And then... yeah, honestly, maybe just something like Slacker there, but I am really kind of just throwing big stuff on them two teams, or quote-unquote big stuff, so we need to see what the back is. The one good thing about it from your GAC is you got the Night Sisters to beat Jabba. Remodern Omicron and Merrin have worked quite well. I'm glad about that. I mean, I'm talking about the fact that I got my 60 Omicrons ready for Rey on my main. It's not so much that I'm excited for Rey, it's the fact that I now have got the ability to farm Omicrons for Merrin. I feel like she's got to be the next one for me, even if there's something staring me right in the face saying this deserves an Omicron. Like, I kind of need to give Merrin one, she's just too important at the moment. Malgus goes stabby stabby? I don't think you did, Drafts. I'm not trying to contradict you, but I did have a look at your bracket and I didn't see an 11.5. Here we go. Pulled your bracket up and it's like... this is who you're facing this week, and there was no one that big. There was an 8.1. Let me refresh the page. Oh, hang on. Refresh the page and then it loads in. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the name of the guy is you're facing, but that's 8.1, that's 3.7, 7.1, 3.1, 6.7, another 6.7, and 6.0. And I'm assuming this data's up to date. I mean, well, it usually is, like mine was, you know. So, I mean, it could be, but I don't know why last week's would be there rather than this week's. Thomas Stab, Boss One? I don't know. I mean, I'm only going off what I can see here, to be honest. I mean, if it's one of these guys' names, then maybe you can work it out. It was the 8.1, right. Yeah, I mean, it is ridiculous. I'm not going to deny that. Yeah, 8.1, 7.1 is ridiculous down there. Just a little bit better than 11. You get my point? Very fine margins. That's not bad then. It could be that, how do I put it? The win rates that I was seeing were more to do with Ibers, or like where I am versus where you are. Do you know what I mean? It's what you'd hope for, isn't it? Eh? You'd hope they aren't playing much. It isn't always the case, but you would hope. Can I shock you? That wasn't an invite for other people, by the way. I don't really like shocking my audience. I would. Yeah, we drop a banner there because Morgan decided to get handsy. Did I badly misplay there, or was that just in general? Because, yeah, I will admit I am consistent with misplays. Even when I try not to misplay, I do misplay. Yeah, in general. Fair play. Alright, let's yoink on Enoch. Got this weird urge to take Malgus to R9, even though so many other things need R9 on this account before him. Like requirements. But it's just that little feeling of, oh, but Malgus is a good R9. Maybe one day. Yeah, exactly. It was more the banners I was thinking if there was a misplay. Like maybe I'd done something that could have prevented Morgan hitting me. I mean, I don't know if you saw it before, but I've got to be efficient on Crimson. They've got a high score today. Yeah, it's where my head is. Because I know there's value. It's just... How'd you phrase it? It's just... sparing it. Let's go for that. I mean, it's that question, isn't it? Do I do an R9 on Malgus when I get the chance, or do an R9 on Ahsoka Tano, Ahsoka Fulcrum, At? Alright, come on. Hang in there. No. Don't. Okay. Chill. Ooh. Right, there we go. I'm feeling just a touch better now that all those debuffs are off Obi-Wan. And you know what, we'll base it just to get hot on. You gotta say, it's the beauty of this team. Just so great for banner recovery. Okay, 57. Next up, we're going to go a little bit undersized in that normally I would do Starkiller, but with Tarancron, I'm hoping we're able to leverage a little bit of extra offense, if you like. You know, we should be able to gain more stacks of Edge and Madness. I'm wondering if we're bringing crew, though. Go on, I think we'll do Cal. Let's see how it goes, eh? Okay, that's fair. Oh! Okay. That's Cal, that, innit? Damn it. Okay. I really should have focused Cal earlier there. I think that was a misplay on my side. Yeah. A little bit annoying, that. Yeah. Thought it had to be something like that. Yeah. Gotta agree there as well. Hey up, Kit, by the way. We could just burn Starkiller. That could be a way out of that. I think we might do that, actually, because I was planning on using Starkiller to take out the BAM, but I'm just hoping we don't need anything too big for that. I mean, this is just massive overkill now. Fennec? Wouldn't really want to use Fennec against Ray, I'll be honest. Bit of an odd one, that. Let's throw a grenade. Alright, now we just gotta sit tight a minute. Okay. Heal up. We ain't getting that Starkiller ult, are we? Okay, 35. At least we got through it. Alright, let's finish this one. Sorry, I gotta bring this up. Enoch, Death Trooper, TIE Fighter Pilot. Why not put Night Trooper there? Like, I know that Night Trooper can do some funky things with this counter. I'm not going to ignore that. But surely they're taking a big gamble there in terms of splitting the two zombie troopers up. And actually, it doesn't seem too bad as far as Baze getting the not Purge, Blight. Jin as well, she's kind of a fake tank, so I don't mind her having it. The only one that don't really want to get too bogged down by it is Rad. Alright, remove TM. Bring back Baze. Alright, I kind of have to laugh when that happens. You know, like the game just goes, alright, no Baze, no. Alright, so we've got Spark of Rebellion. This should get rid of someone. That'll do. No Gideon, at least. Yeah, exactly, who? We're alright. We're alright. Okay, Lord Vader in wait. We got CLS. With the CLS Kron, so not too great. Tuskens, Benzori, and Sortie. The last time I think we paid Sortie a bit of attention. Okay. So we're going to have to make sure that that works, because last time it didn't and I felt really locked out afterwards. I think with that in mind, I'm actually going to do that now. Before I make any further plans, I want to see if Raven works. An R7 Kenobi. Got a Capron, but that's nothing. If it's the Battle of the Crons, mine should win. Yeah, it's one of the level 9s of all time. Let everyone else make their mind up for what type of level 9. Okay. They're going to go for Grand, so I want to try and do my utmost to protect him. Okay, Death Mark over there, we like that. Yeah, ability blocks, we won't keep them controlled. Oof, okay. Alright, cool. Again, ability block? Actually, no, we don't want to do that this time. We go Torture. Go for the damage. Foresight there as much as anything. Torture. Kenobi just waving. I know, I'm not 100% set on it as far as order of events. I think in my mind, I'm like, if I do the AoE first, I've got the ability block and then they can't do things. But I suppose the counter argument to that is, if I do Torture first, then they can plan, well, they can get an insta-kill off and all that kind of stuff. I know that they can only get Raver, but I think it's just that idea, if you're ability blocking, you're keeping them under control, whereas if you're doing the Torture, they've got free reign to attack you. You know where I'm coming from? I'm sure what you're going to say in response has got a logic to it. I'm not even denying that. Yeah, that's probably the kind of logic I was thinking about. Well, I was thinking that you'd have. Right, let's get Ray. Not Ray. Leia in here. Yeah, I get that. Or at least I get it now. Yeah, I feel like we do that. Can we get the damage? Yep. Okay. Pull the assist there, I guess. He went back into exile. Aren't you hiding? I must go. Failed I have. Alright, time for a costume change. Or not. He's weird, isn't there, Ahsoka? Like, I don't know if that was an optimal comp. I thought Sabine would be in there, but it definitely feels like Leia's still very strong against her, which makes me think maybe Ahsoka is just a better offensive GL. Oh, are they attacking? I'll admit, I saw you right, attacking, but I didn't know if that was just some comment as far as what I'd been doing. Okay, bit orcs. Oh yeah, of course she's a hard counter. Huyang Ezra is the highest old Ryan. Alright, I wouldn't have thought that. Yeah, they've turned up. I hadn't noticed before. One shot so far. Don't expect them to do much. So, I'm going to remove these for a minute because they're the ones that I'm not too fussed about. JML love Vader. That feels okay. Aphra against Finn. Iden versus DLS. Four teams left. This just feels a little odd. It's got the Sorticron at the moment where spare parts are applied to the side droids. I did it the other day and it really went bad. Essentially you need something that will kill Sorty before the others, so maybe Bounty Hunters. I don't think I've got them listed here. Certainly possible, but that was on my free-to-play with Rallic 7. At Rallic 3, sorry, Rallic 5, I wouldn't really... No, Rallic 3 for Wampa, I wouldn't really trust it. I'm thinking here maybe we could get an insta-kill. It was D3, and who was the other side? D3 and L3. I like that win rate. I don't think I've got a plan for CLS. Yeah, you see that? That's the kind of drop-off. If my Muldalorians were better, I'd be considering that. Yeah, I think we're going to go with CLS. I think that's probably the safe option there. Maybe we can do some bounty hunters up there, and I've got Gungans in my mind there and Slacker there. Hey, nice one, Ada. I don't know if I've got the buffs on basic. I might do. Nick Dem, hello there. Thank you for the follow. Hello there. No, I've got no buffs on basics. That I don't know, really. The only reason I was thinking about them is the attacker Gungans can prevent revives. So in my mind, I'm thinking that sounds good with them. Bombardier and Phalanx, but a very low play rate. Ah, that's better. Cheers, thanks for that. Makes it quite a bit better. Alright, tell you what, I'm going to just wing this for a minute and see what we're left with. So, let's just deal with the GL first. I mean, that feels weird. I've got that in my head, I don't know why. That's Kenobi, isn't it? I don't need Cal somewhere else, so I could do this just so I've got a cleanse. I don't need a mark. And if anything, I can use an insta-kill on Royal Guard. Oda. Okay. I don't mind that because that frees Knight, Luke, and Raven. Alright, let's basic. Pass that to Luke. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I know it's R3, but there's still that point of where you're like, man, that thing dropped like a fly. Not something you're used to seeing, is it? I really want to heal, but I don't want to let Lord Vader in, so I think I've just got to do that. Yeah, 56. We'll have to take it. Okay. I said Iden. We've got 1, 2, 3. Can't use a Kron, but that's Nufu Kron. And surely that lot isn't going to do too much against us. just focus down CLS. Right, put that up. Increase cooldowns. Cleanse. Alright, Daze there is quite nice. Oh, unlucky. Very unlucky. Oh, okay. Go on, get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Oh. Oh, okay. I realize bloody Death Trooper. And we lose. Surely. Yeah. Just feels like a classic instance of where you needed higher relics. Okay. Unfortunate. Tuskens are on defense. Let me move my cam. What's the speed on CLS? 280. 254. So maybe just plain imps? Maybe? Start the battle with Termistring, have grit. Out of curiosity, was the potency on that? 25%. Yeah, let's make sure that goes there. There we go. Oh, hang on, wrong one. I thought we were on 3-pack. You know what? For the kill, go. Okay, 36. That's fine. Okay, Tuskens. I don't know if this works or not, but I want to see. Okay, that's fine. I don't really like it, but it's fine. Right, cleanse. Alright, we're going to get stunned there. It felt like the right move to get Warrior out. Bloody hell. There we go. Felt like we were dancing around a little bit there. We've got 1 minute until the ad break. I am going to try and race this through. Okay.
We're certainly lucky that you are on. How gay.
Right, do that.
No time for you.
Pass that to CLS. And let's try to start using... There we go. We're fine. We're fine.
Hey, over here.
Full auto.
My goodness, your skills are quite...
Nearly. There we go. 56. All before an ad break. Alright, I'll line this one up, but I won't go in. And nope, not separatists. Scoundrels. Ugh. Just want to have a look at something on my phone a second. Don't like being rude to you folks, but just need to have a gander. That's better. Oh, I had a payment come out of my bank earlier, and I was just like, I'm sure that wasn't meant to come out. So I challenged it, and it's been reverted, if you like. I'll tell you what, just while we've got a second, I am going to see what that credit ice was. Full mil. And so apparently I don't need credits here. You broke even. Ooh, two attempts on my great mothers. Okay, that's not bad. Big one-shot Kenobi. Nothing up here. I'll tell you, it's actually pretty bad now how great mothers are in terms of Darth Revan takes them out easy. You know, compared to where they were, say, a month ago, they've really fallen from grace. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I really need to change Crimsons for that reason. Oh, I like that damage. Luke, just have that Zori. Yeah, I can imagine that's an annoying little team to face. Yeah, interesting logic there. 55. And then just Slacker. Alright, poke the Dengar. And have that. Done you. Poke you. Kill you. One of the few times Slacker gets a 57. Alright, Tuscan's down. Executor, Malevolence, Holdo. Okay. Leviathan. Maybe a bit heavy on reinforcements there, but I have actually lost to an Executor today. So I'd rather not take a chance. Right, see if we can focus on Xanadu for a minute. I don't want to stealth because I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering Kit's right, punishing one will just unstealth me. Okay, that's irritating. If I'm right about punishing one's Kit. They're self-obsessed. Don't hear me turning my head every time someone calls Jar Jar JJ, do you? Alright, let's do that. JJ thinks it's got a certain sound to it as far as how my gameplay ends up. Ooh, okay. Well, if it's going to waste an insta-kill, I'd rather do it on the Mark 6. Fair point. Oh no, I wouldn't like lose the banners. Okay, Sarah. There are still fans of the 69 out there. Alright, Sunfac. I don't really want to hit Spy. Buff immunity, nice. Granted it gets cleansed, but still nice. Yeah, Fish Fury would be on that side of the argument for sure. Okay, one down. Let's do that. Okay, that's actually fine. Put that there. Actually, one more, stun it. As much as I don't want Soldier to call a mass assist, I don't like the idea of Spy doing things. Yeah, just get Spy out. Yeah. Still, it's an assist, isn't it? You know, if Soldier's able to call assists randomly, it's still annoying versus the one way you're essentially waiting for Spy to do it. That is not comfy. Oh, one Vulture. I thought we got them all out. Didn't realise the OG was in. Okay. Just one Vulture. It killed me. That's a sad waste of banners. The only reason I didn't go with Profundity against Malevolence is I seem to remember it was a hard counter at one point. Well, I mean, not a hard counter, but a soft counter at one point. So I'm like, do I really want to be pushing that situation? Or do I want to be trying to do Prof versus Rad, which is mostly safe? I say mostly, I'm sure again I've cocked up in it somehow. Is that a question or a statement? Okay. Now, just simply put, I didn't know that. I think what I might have done in the past is tried to 3-man it and regret it. Right, 2006. It's not perfect banners, but it's a start. And plus, again, I go back to 3v3. I do tend to consider 2000 a good score to at least reach. I think at that point you're relying on, like, your opponent's having to rely on not dropping really. You know, they can't drop too much. You know. I mean, I've had plenty of 1900 rounds and full cleared, so you think that's kind of what they've got to avoid here. They've got to not drop too many. And by my count, they've only dropped one against the Great Mothers. I think I dropped 3 in total. So they've essentially got 2 drops. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really see any of these causing a major trip. They've got Leviathan on offense, so they can take that out. So yeah, I think they've got a good chance of being efficient from there. It's a bit of a shame. I mean, I'm not going to hang around and watch, but how I see it, I think they have got a good chance of getting the full clear there. Well, a full clear and an efficient win. Right, sorry about that. I just had a DM request. Feels like something I keep getting on Discord. It's this thing, right, where if someone reaches out to me and there's a valid reason why they want to reach out to me, I'll listen and chat, whatever, but half the time it's graphic designers spamming me. And even though I am considering changing my stream look and at some point in the near future, it's like I'm not in need of anything imminently, and plus I'd go looking for something rather than, you know, just taking something unsolicited. Inquisitor Ralpud is who we're facing on Crimson. I feel like I know that name. Barton 1138. I remember a Spartan in one of my guilds. I don't remember him at that high a GP though. Maybe it's just a similar name. Anyway, we're up against Inquisitor Ralpud. Full Rod fan? Actually would be an interesting like booth, I guess. Paul Rudd as an Inquisitor. So yeah, 10.9 to 10.1 million GP. Zetas 276 to 189. Omicrons 29 to 16. GLs, they're only missing Ahsoka. Relics 172 to 183. Relic 5s 153 to 164, so they are ahead of me on relics, and they're vastly ahead of me on speed. This one actually really hurts. I've got 44 25s to their 146. I've got 187 20s to their 325, and I've got 350 15 pluses to their 585. Those scores are absolutely filthy, so Inquisitor, I will give you full praise for that. I'm in awe of it as far as GP goes. You know, that is impressive. Datacrons 35 to 46, fair play. And yeah, let's see what they're missing. They haven't got Savage. They haven't got a great Treya. No Afra, no Zori, no Taran. Not a well-built Gid. Both the ships are maxed. Is that General Kenobi? Alright, that's a waste of speed. But yeah, a few questionable mod choices despite having those mods. Okay, let's see what they're doing. I mean, you could argue that. they've set the benchmark 2012. No drops on the front. Nothing on the back. Ooh, a few fleet drops though. Levy was one shot, but Executor and Malevolence held for 2 and 3. Right. Let's start jotting this down. Yeah, 2012, it's one of those where you're like, ugh. It's like the 2006 on my main. I'm pretty sure my opponent there will beat that. I think the benchmark's gone up a bit from when I used to be happy at 2000. I think you need to aim for 2050 really to be safe. It's certainly possible about the heavy ship defense. I had one last week like that, and that was a tough loss. You know, you don't mind a light defense, but this guy was playing pretty much... Yeah, it was complete trash on the front walls. Essentially gambling on the fact that I couldn't clear fleet, which I didn't. So yeah, Queen Amidala knocking down here. We've got a non-ult Lord Vader, Iden, Rex 5s, and Seer. Actually, saying that, forget the fact that Malicos isn't there. That is actually backpatchable, I think. Okay, so we've got Ray here. We've got Boss Nass and the Gungans. We've got Raver. Qui-Gon Jinn. And just chilling down here is Fin Zori. Yeah, you see, I would object to increasing because I think that's why I can phrase it. By increasing, it means it takes more time. And maybe if you've got one account, it's not bad, but I'm sure you'll agree, Mol, if you're trying to do 2 GACs, it takes time. I mean, even if I wasn't streaming, I was just speedrunning by myself. You still have to sort of map out what you're doing, and increasing the number of teams, it would really add that time on. But I do agree there needs to be a solution. I mean, I don't know if it'd be that they add zones so that it's the same number of teams effectively, but there's more zones so that you have to be more selective on what you're using in case you waste a counter. You know, when you think, right, we've got 10 teams on the front and then 5 at the back. So maybe if it was more like 3-3, 3-3, 3-3. You know what I mean? You know, it's the same number of teams, but you've got to make sure that you've got the counters. I feel like I'm not close to retirement right now. I mean, the only thing that makes me sad when I think about playing this game is the fact that I would like to be doing more things on the channel. But that's more of a time issue on my side rather than a Swaggo issue. And I'm hoping I can fix that at some point. Right. This actually intrigued me a little bit. Ooh, where have I gone? I think I just tried to drag Bo-Katan into one of my streaming apps. Yeah, Kenobi's just intrigued me. I'm thinking, do we do Kenobi on Lord Vader? Oh, saying that though, Lord Vader's not got his ult. It was more Royal Guard, wasn't it? If I go defense, alt, exclude, and view. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Bo-Katan's 100%. I'm just curious if there is anything that's like super cheesy. We could do JML. Yeah, maybe do JML. Wouldn't be that expensive. And then we can do Bow on the Gungans. Starkiller on Ray. I'm not safer on Raver right now. I mean, the Gungans are pretty secure against her, but I haven't got Gungans here. I'm actually surprised they don't shoot up the list in terms of meta relevance. Always. Right, Bow's 94. By the way, I'm surprised that's only 84%. That's been pretty consistent for me. I can only assume there's just been like edge cases where the Inquisitors take too many turns and get the shield out. Yeah, there's a bit of me thinking, do we go for Bane? But then it's like, what we're going to do against Queen Amidala. Let's just filter out Bane. Yeah, let's run it now. Cheers, man. Filter that out and see what comes up. %81 for JMK. I mean, C without... Why would we do C Bane on Queen Amidala? I mean, I'm not surprised Balin does well. I just don't think that's the right way around. I think we do Bane as expected on Queen Amidala just because that's safe. I mean, is there something... It's 87.31 there. Those win rates drop fast though. I think we try it though. Yeah, outbreak's over, folks. Ooh, I was going to do that, but I'm thinking that Finn was pretty quick, wasn't he? I do remember him in the top 10. Yeah, 352, I would not outspeed that. So maybe CLS or something? Well, no, Starkiller we can't do. We haven't got Maul, so more DeLoreans are out. We could do that now, I'm thinking about it. Because if I did the same comp as I did on Tammin for Lord Vader, we could get that free. So then it's just Qui-Gon here. I dislike trying to work out Qui-Gon comps. Bad Batch. Why not? Well, hang on, saying that though, I said I was going to do Bad Batch on Seer because I'm sure that was a comp. Like, if you haven't got Seer's army, so defense army, one of exclude, none of the Terrans are applicable. And then I want to just see what Bad Batch are like. What was the actual team? Was it... It was Seer... Cal? Seer Cal Fulcrum. %. Alright, that's fine. That took a lot out of me last time. I don't want to end up in that little mess I was in before. Yeah, I'm not racing in kit. Go on. Alright, maybe we try that. Treya's kind of not done anything here, so try that. Wampa that, and... What am I doing about this? Yeah, I've always liked that counter, but I just haven't got them free. I didn't know that was a 98% win rate, by the way. I've never known JML to solo. I don't think I have buffs on basic either for Wampa. Iden's 84? That's kind of tempting. I suppose it all comes down to if she can survive, isn't it? Alright, cancel that in for now. Iden Scout? Yeah, I'm gonna say my Iden team is not great. Well, my Scout isn't great, I should say. I'll have a think on that. Just won't get into battles. It's been a long time. It's where I was going back to what I said before, though. You know, adding all the planning time, it takes forever. Hey up, Cadabug, how you doing, man? Let's get Starkiller Kron in. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's just go there for now. I'm in two minds a bit here. Yeah, let's throw that. Oh. I was going to say... evasion kicking in. Oh, okay. Let's get that inspiration off her. don't see the point in bringing the Star Destroyer down. I knew it. When I said it, I thought, I'm not going to get another turn with Star Killer, am I? That choo-choo train is just so hard to stop once it's going. Alright. Jedi. No, not that Jedi. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's swap there. Steal the stealth, foresight. Let's pop that on Yoda. And say Luke does more damage to tanks. Although I do need to remember that. Is it tanks or taunting tanks? If they are a tank, yeah. Okay. Alright, 56. I'm fine with that. Gungans. Uta Gunga. Oh no! Okay, let's pull bow. I'm pretty sure I said cool bow. You gotta love a big hit. And might as well just call himself. 54, not the best banners, but hey yo. Braver. 1, 2, 3. Still time to be asking this, but there's no reason why I don't put tank tech on C here, is there? Like, surely it's tank tech C, and just if he gets a chance, that gets the alpha pack. I'm assuming. Because he can't be death marked, can he? So, yeah. Yeah, just double checking I wasn't walking into a mistake. I thought I will pause, even if I did run down the clock a bit. Okay. Just hang in there, see. Hang in there, bud. Okay. I think GI's Kron is a rehash of one he had way back when. like when Raver was pretty new. Right, 51. At least we got through it. And Qui-Gon, well, now I'm at the point of doing this, I'm not sure I want to do it. Let me check my Sappy, make sure I am right in with Django. Yeah, he's not available. I mean, you're the Night Sister guy, Kit. Could Night Sisters do this? Will mine? Probably not. We won't take the risk. We can't really afford a risk. This is Crimson's one, so they've got the Omicrons, but they haven't got a lot of gear between them. Yeah. I think Anakin was well sped. 319, so it's effective 60 into it. Or is it effective 50? No, 60. Yeah, so fast Anakin. 379. I don't think I've got anything that competes in that ballpark. Ironic, I'm looking at my Ewoks and I don't think they get the head start. I mean, there's nothing else with neuters that, like... Yeah, as soon as you meddle with that comp, I can imagine it dropping off. B1 GBA? Nothing in particular. I mean, I don't know if he'd be useful on the bat wall, but right now he's kind of flexed. Yeah, I couldn't even do B1 though, that's the weird thing. I've got stat, but no B1. This whole thing's about keeping him quiet. That's 80 speed, so he's what, 377? I mean, it is pretty crazy speed on this team. I'm wondering if something like Gidmay would stand a chance. I mean, probably not, but... Yeah, it's good modding. Yeah, no chance. I'm wondering if I overkill it. Like, I had Slacker spare. I'm thinking, do I just shoot Slacker at it and hope there isn't a DL at the back? I mean, that to me is risky. Let's just pull the band-aid off a little bit. So this guy beat him last week. Let's just see what he's hiding. Alright, interesting. Someone used Raven to beat it. Okay. JML's been used on Loveda. Enoch, Sorty, Halloran, Boba, and Chirper. So not the thickest of back walls. And yeah, I think I would end up in that scenario where it's like, why didn't you just burn a GL? So yeah, I think we just burn Slacker. And if he's mixed his defense up, then GG's, he's prepped well. Okay, let's see if that was a mistake or not. No, it's looking about the same. Alright. It was worth just having a look. So, Caloran. Boba. We got Chirpa. Sorty. And Enoch. I feel like that's the thing with Enoch right now. People don't know what to do with him, so they're throwing him down. Also in 3s, I imagine in 5s he's quite comfortable with DTMG. Oh, that's the Jabba counter, isn't it? Right, so let's start with this. The Fulcrum Cron actually could be a problem now I think about it. Floppiness? Text them all, used one, okay. You know what, I've got to go for Akron. Protection, let's go for that. Protection up as well. Gotta focus full fire on Fulcrum. Oh, okay. Let's make sure they stay powered down. Oh, evade. Okay. Feeling comfortable. Let's throw that. Try and stunk out. Nice. Hey, when I can make mistakes, it isn't. Alright. 57. Let's work down this list. We've got 9 minutes until night break. Let's see how many of these battles we can get done in that time. 1 and 2. Do we need a Sith Cron? Probably not. Oh, hang on. I've just seen that for Wampa. Alright, keep that in mind. Okay, face it. Let's pop that there. Let me nick that. Yoink. Sucky suck. And let's just get rid of you. Yoink. Alright. 8 minutes. Wampa. I found a cron for you, Wampa. Offense and crit chance. Things you probably don't need. Oh, we did get some debuffs there. Hang in there, Womps. Hang in there. There we go. Back in the fight. While you're out in the open, yeah, be gone. Oh, she died of sadness. Alright. Alright, I did get my comp mixed up. I thought it was Royal Guard when in fact it's Thrawn. But we should still be fine. The Rallic 6 Cal as well rather than Rallic 7, but hopefully that's not that big a deal. Especially with a non-alt Lord Vader. Alright, we'll do that. Pass that to Cal. And pass that there. Swap that with Hoda. Just do that to heal up a little bit. We're going to get walloped here. That revive? Yeah. Basic and armor shred. Yeah, I have sad. One of the few instances I can safely say I did notice it. It's nice when I feel like I've actually, paid attention. Let's just slow you down, I guess. Maul can be annoying, but that's about it. Yeah, Cal doesn't do too much from here, but hopefully he can help us pick over. Let's call this a Stromhoda. Oh, you prick. You know, here's me trying to recover my banners and Lord Vader's like, We've got 2 minutes 20 odd, so we should be able to still get through, but it's just one of those where it's like, really, did you have to do that? We're doing 49k per hit. $56 banners, I'll take that. And Queen Amidala. And this is all before the ad break, so I feel like time-wise we've done well. Let's go Red Trooper. Alright, suck. White. Boink 'em. Red gets pounded a bit. Red dies. And they all fall down. It was only yesterday when I was watching Scribe's Guide on it that I realised Bane was a good option for the Crush Them feats in the GCs. This isn't one I would have twigged on before. Oh, he siphoned a load of health. There we go. Queenie down. Just gotta wait to hit Poncho now. $55. And that's the wall. So Fleet, Executor Chimera, Malevolence. I wish I'd been keeping track of my banners. I could have actually tried to score it. 2012 does make me think if I'm efficient enough, I'll be fine. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think it's given us an opening for sure. Just speaking of drops, I'm curious if I've lost on Airman. Just while we're waiting for this ad break run through. I'm assuming this guy came back to win, unless he had an absolute mare somewhere. Yeah, he won. 2006 on my side, 2031 theirs. Only hold I had was Great Mothers. Yeah, a bit of a bummer. I'll probably drop into Kaiba 2 on my main. Probably drop out of Kaiba 2 into Kaiba 3 on my main. Bit frustrating, that. I don't really like being on the yo-yo line. You know, just while I'm streaming, I get so many Discord notifications on, like, just red dots, and I'm like, it takes so long getting rid of half of them. And this ad break still hasn't gone yet. Alright, well, while it's going, let's have a little think about this then. So, I don't think any of this is going to require anything too massive, but best to think it through. I have got a C3PO Kron, I think. Let me just pop that there a sec. Yeah, we got a 3PO Kron, so we could potentially do CLS there. Sorry, on Sortie, I should have said. Still got JMK. Yeah, that's something I forgot about. I mean, I'm just going to throw Mallet there, but honestly, it could be anything. The only thing I know is we've got to be a little bit careful on Enoch. Play it safe, yeah. I get you. I mean, I'm doing that there, but I'm probably not. Man, oh man. That isn't even a bounty hunter Kron, not bounty hunter, mercenary Kron, is it? No, Imperial Troopers and Grit. Although, saying that, 25% turn meter at the start, that is worth being wary of. I got a 25% to myself. Yeah, so I can actually negate it. I think I'm going to start on that, actually, then. What speeds are we looking at around the Kron? 289. 300. 239. So yeah, hands up, I've got no idea if this works in terms of if we beat the Zam speed or not, but or speed bump. But if we win the out the gate race, we should be alright, but yeah. Let's see. I don't want to drop a battle, but this feels it should be safe if we get through it. Okay. There we go. That thought that was death mark, so I wasn't worried about that. Yeah, that I knew there'd be banners dropped there. 54. At least we got through it. JMK. Just a touch overboard. Here we go. Okay, we got 57. I can't even remember if I got Nest available. Yeah. Not a nice cron for her though. We'll come back to them. She shouldn't, but with Nisa, it's like, let's just play it a little bit safe. It's more the fact she applies days to them with Nisa. Yeah, go on, confuse them. Oh, you cheeky git. $55. Ideally, I need something for this that doesn't require crits. Why I'm thinking Gidme. But I've not actually seen win rates on it. Malik might be able to do it. I mean, Malgus has been the one that I've been going to recently, but I've already... Oh, sorry, he's on defense. So, actually, yeah, that's actually kind of nice to see. Padme can do it. Cool. Nothing too complicated. No, let's not waste it. It keeps deciding to cut out. I know it was an actual Padme team, but I'm figuring why not just upgrade it to Gidme? You know, just because you don't want your Night Sisters to get handed. Ah, well. He really likes to chomp on people, doesn't he? I've never heard that sound effect before. When he kind of what's it called, that status effect? Decay. I've never heard it before. When it triggers, it's sort of like a zombie noise kicks. Just a neat little detail. There we go, 52. Not perfect, but we should be alright. You know, it's funny, they're taking that many turns effectively that I can't actually see out if they're feared or not. Like, they're just too fast to be feared. Saw Arnold did a poll the other day for Ewoks. He wanted people's opinions on like what the most important Ewoks are for the C-3PO mission. And the one he wanted opinions on was choice between, I think he said, Blue and Wicket. And for me, the whole thing there completely missed the obvious one. The one you don't need is Alder. You know, you want Wicket for his crit hits, his ability to stealth, and you want Paploo because he's the fastest Ewok. You know, for me, you lose so much if you're not going for Paploo. Alright. I need a reminder. Do 219. By the way, I'm so glad that bit got some support from that video. I mean, if I could have given him something, I would have done. But I'm just glad that people really did respond to him reaching out. Negotiator, triple attack. Have I even got Negotiator? If Negotiator's on defense, I'm stuffed. Well, maybe not stuffed, but I'm certainly a creek. Now I've got it. Cool. Ooh. So let me just make sure I put this in correct. It's Rex, 5, Ahsoka, Anakin Plo, and Ebenork. For a second, so I wouldn't mind playing the video.
Because it's the squishiest of them all. So that's how this thing works. Okay, so let's run the battles. As with endurance, I'll show you 3 battles just that we can see a little bit different RNG and how things play out. So the starting sequence will always be the same. Punishing one goes and obviously targets your Rex. Always. Because I guess Rex is the squishiest. I don't know. Again, the turn order will be different if you're fighting 6 or below stars. Or it depends on your 5 speed as well. So in some cases versus lower star punishing ones, 5s will go first, right? And then you will just hit punishing one, feed turn meter to punishing one, then punishing one goes and marks your Rex. But for the purpose of, you know, the strategy is always the same, no matter is 5s faster or punishing one faster. 5s always just put a basic over on punishing one, and then they will take down Rex, maybe get a couple of turns in there, that's fine. There we go, and then we just go all out on punishing one. There we go, doing some big hits. Then we're going to go ahead do here AoE, and because we got Valor, we got a critical chance, so now we can actually apply ability blocks when we crit. From my testing, this crits every single time, so obviously we got ability blocks out there, which is nice. And here I made a misplay. I should have targeted Xanadu Blood, because now Xanadu Blood will hang around for too long, and this will cause some complications down the roads. But I'm still sure.
Okay, I think we got the gist of that. Okay. All right, let's do it. So, basic punishing one. Okay. As was foretold. Then all in on punishing one. And this is the bit where I said you do the AoE. That does damage, doesn't it? I think maybe we just do the basic though. There we go. Alright, that kind of blows in terms of we've got chaff on. Okay, I think we bring in Anakin. I thought of the doubt in my voice there. Right, let me just get rid of that. I don't want you counter-attacking and all that nonsense. Okay, beautiful. Ability blocks, please. Thank you. Double tap just to try and weaken it. Oh, kill it. Fair enough. 5's gone. I can live with that. Heal up. Alright, Bit, thank you very much. Order 66 in progress. So what fleets have we got? Profundity, Chimera. 105 needed. I think we do Prof here. The bomber won't be in here. Oh, it'd be a surprise if it was. So... to reinforce or to not reinforce, that is the question. Play it safe. Just in case. What I was thinking is... oh, I think it's Chimera as well, so that's kind of helpful. Yeah, we just nuke it. Right, if I'd have realised it was Chimera, I probably would have been a bit more defensive. I got in my head that the PFPs would be there as well. Not the biggest clanger, but yeah, that was much easier than I thought it would be. Right, 75. So, by my reckoning, that's 30 banners needed. Oh, not you, not you. One more shit, but I figure if we do need protection recovery, we would get it. Or a cleanse. I don't really see much point in some of this, so we'll just do that. I mean, at this rate, Defender might not get out. And we haven't got like a shed load of buffs either, so I'm not feeling the need to use Scythe's first special at the moment. Okay, that was a spooky reinforcement. Yeah, we lose Scythe, okay. So Defender's got a roll. Okay. Let's just hit over there, because I want to try and make sure there's a target lock on Sergeant. We're probably going to lose Vader. That crit of its immunity is just doing my nothing. I think that is a real one, not a summon. Oh, no, it is a summon, isn't it? Yeah, we had it one at the start. Or did we? Are you the real one? You're the real one. Okay. There's summons. 67. 2050. Alright. Compared to Tammin, that was much better. No drops. Fairly clean. Could have been cleaner, but fairly clean. But yeah, I'm taking that. GG's for keeping track as well, Kit. Helpful just having someone jotting score down. We've got Levy coming back in a bit of a... Well, he's coming back in a couple of days, I think. Yeah, 3 days, so... Hopefully next season we're up and running with that. Yeah, the mob matchup was really scary. I honestly thought it was going to be a lot worse what we were facing, so I don't really know what happened there. But, yeah, I'm not complaining. We haven't got this to do, have we? 1 hour left. I'm actually genuinely thinking about flying that Zeta on Tammin, but it's a tricky one. I'm a few relics away from Sith Eternal Emperor there, so it's like, do I really want to be giving a Zeta away? Alright, well, we're going to raid out, because I don't think I've got much else to do. It's a very quiet Swaggo day. No TB, no TW, only GAC, and I like that. I like a quiet day. Let's see who's online. You can see Tass is on. Thank you for 200 bits, Kit. Appreciate you, and appreciate you being around, man. No, I am watching Tass in a bit. I'm going to raid over there. I know he's got a load of viewers, but I just kind of fancy watching what he's doing, so at least I can then join in with the raid. Alright, folks, so I'll be back now tomorrow night, so hopefully I'll see you then, and I haven't got my button right. There it is. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you then. If not, Monday. Bye for now, folks.